Nelly began with a one-shot lead, her third shot at the par 5 second.
It is overseeded rough. It doesn't look that long, but it is extremely thick down at the bottom.
Julienne with the birdie at the second, and then this for birdie at 3. Nelly at the 5th to answer.
They looked at the read here for a very long time, and she sneaks it in the high side.
Nelly trying to back it up with another birdie. This is her tee shot at the par 3 6, the little club twirl. She would roll that in for birdie, her third in her first 6 holes. She's at the 8th. Grant Boone, Judy Rankin, Jerry Foltz with the final group.
Gorgeous swing yet again, hitting it so well. 9-iron from 137.
Yeah, good shot.
And another chance.
Very nice.
Nelly Korda looking to pick up another.
He's got a great read from Patty Tavik just a moment ago. And that's 2 in a row from similar distance, left short.
One-shot lead when the round began. Lead is now 3.
Check in with Brooke Henderson, who's not played well today so far. 3 bogeys. And that one is going to drop. So first birdie of the day for Brooke, but out in 38th. Check in with Sarah Kemp, who's going along well today. The veteran player from Sydney, Australia. 35 years of age, 14th year on tour. And that, if it goes in, will be for 3 birdies in a row. Sarah Kemp for a birdie at the 11th. This for 3 in a row. A little movement from left to right, and she's got that spot on. She went back to Australia over the break. Had to spend 2 weeks in a hotel room as part of their...
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
And just like that, a one-shot lead for Nelly Korda coming into this final round.
Jin Yun's obviously very aware of what she needs to do, and I think she just was, you know, you have to try and make a few things happen sometimes. This would be one of those opportunities. I mean, she knows how long Nelly is. I mean, she made a birdie there, but it's just, I think, just holding ground with Nelly right now.
Shirt, she said, is the closest she had to red for Tiger, as many players have done today. Oh, another good effort. Speed's just not quite right on those today, but 3 under through 9 with the lead, that's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, 16 under may well be good enough to get it done.
Sarah Kemp looking for a 4th straight birdie.
Is it going to get there?
She bypassed birdie at the 16th yesterday and just went ahead and holed out from the fairway for an eagle 2, 16th. Best career finish, a 2nd in Australia, her homeland.
Was able to make the adjustment. I think this is pretty important right now. Really uncharacteristic second shot there, Judy.
I rarely see her. I've seen her miss a green, certainly, but that was a big miss. The hole on the other side of the green. So, what a.
To 12. And a 2-time major champion, In-Ji Chun. Flirt. She'll settle for a tap-in birdie. Bogey-free start for Lexi Thompson through 9, Karen.
Yeah, she's been playing pretty steady. Disappointed on the 9th not to walk off with a birdie, but this whole location and this green is just tough.
Two under for the day through 10. 11 under for the tournament. She's tied for 2nd.
Oof. And she too missed the green left, short and left. And that's a tough bogey.
9 pars and a bogey for Lydia Ko.
Nelly has averaged 3 more greens in regulation per day than both of her fellow competitors. Such a consistently pure ball striker. Right where Jason told her to hit it.
Fine. Shot.
Saw him hit a lot of amazing shots and do some great things covering him all those years, Judy.
I kind of saw him grow up, and he kind of taught me how to grow up in the business.
Here's ANNIKA at the 10th.
Exactly 116 as well with the wedge. This flirting with the right edge of the green.
Good shot.
This is ANNIKA.
This would be for 2 in a row to get her back to only within 6. She can't afford any missed opportunities to make a run at it. That was a good effort too.
Boy, it took a right-hand turn.
Still a rookie technically. There is going to be a Rookie of the Year award handed out this year. There was not last year. So all those who were rookies in 2020, Angel for par.
Must make. Otherwise that smile is going to be hard to find. Turning a little left.
Good putt. Yeah, the red shirt and the talk of Tiger, I have to say.
Came up and saw us here by the booth and said, I gave it everything I had. I just didn't have a whole lot. Yesterday, shot 79. Made a long putt, though, at the 9th. What was it, 25 feet or so for par to close it out? That was her last hole.
Yeah, just to make the cut here. 3rd for Jin Young Ko at the par 5.
Yeah, hit a drive a bit left, laid up to here. And I think that's a smart play. With this flag tucked so close to that left side, it falls off so quickly. So expect lots of shots out to that right of the flag today. I like this play. It's such a steep slope. Doesn't have any green to use once the ball gets on the green. Hit a 5-iron down to this point. Massive drive. Oh, it's got to get up the hill.
Yeah, has it got enough pace? Yes, yes. So Lexi with an eagle. Hello. Within 3 of the lead. This is Danny Holmquist. Coming towards the end of her week. 1 under for the day. Might be 3 under here. Oh, that was close.
At the 18th, Anna Nordquist got to play the first 2 days with ANNIKA Sorenstam, whose foundation awarded their very first collegiate scholarship to Anna.
Important one here. This for par.
Yes, and not the easiest read, especially after watching Patty's putt break what looked to be uphill from the other side of the hole.
It's a 5.
Sure, it is a good experience for her, and I think sometimes when you're really close with a teacher and they do what Grant Waite's doing this week, walking alongside caddying.
We've seen the putts not drop in our coverage today. Let's go to 12.
LYDIA Ko, second shot.
That was from 149. A little bit off the right with the wind.
65 on Thursday.
Able to roll over from the CME straight into these 2 events here.
It's only a month off. Good putt for LYDIA. Tom mentioned the Jutanugarns, who called this their home club, opted not to come back. LYDIA wasn't going to come back until she found out that on NBC. Lexi gets that one to drop, but she drops a shot.
Well, I think if Jin-Young hadn't had such a poor putting day in the second round, I mean, it would be a lot more interesting.
Zan Van Dam, another player who is a member here at Lake Nona, lives here in the winter. And she's had not a great day today, 3 over par. And that's a good one, maybe a birdie at the par 3 17th, made a 7 at 15, the par 5, had 4 7s and an 8 so far. And Van Dam for a birdie at the 17th. Gets her back to 2 over for the day, 2 under for the week.
Spin left, and it's a good.
Looked like a good stroke.
Good shot. Right. Yeah.
So for the chasers now, it's starting to be a little bit urgent. You're going to run out of holes if you don't make a birdie or two and keep yourself in this.
Couldn't agree more. But it's the power era now, and it's starting to make its way into the women's game as well.
Oh, good putt.
Stays within arm's length. Danny Holmquist, couple under today. 3 under today. The 32-year-old in her 7th season.
Beautiful looking par 3 with Lydia Ko on the tee.
And Tom, they've given you the whole location you've been asking for, that back left.
Tucked over the bunker. That's one of the best you've seen.
The follow through was tremendous. She really got through that one well.
Back here with Lydia Ko at the 13th.
And Tom, just these last couple of holes, she's really hit some good quality irons, and she's playing to walk off with back-to-back birdies.
It's Lydia Ko to 11 under par, 5 back.
This is about as good as she was going to get. I mean, it was such a crisp sound. As she went through the sand, it was perfect.
Well, she was looking actually at 12 feet of green to work with.
But it is going to be a drop shot for Jin Young Ko. So bogey at 10, bogey at 13, and she goes 2 over for this back 9. Yeah, it's just such a slow putt back up the hill. I don't think I've seen a single player today get the ball to the hole. This is the 4th shot at the 15th for Jessica Korda. It's playing so difficult today, this 15th, because they've put the flag right up on that back shelf. And that's a good up and down. It is so steep around that green, around that shelf.
Here is Ann Van Dam. She hopes to be back at Inverness, playing for Katrina Matthew as she did in 2019 at Glen Eagles.
It's been a really good week for Sophia Popov. She's finishing strong. She's had 2 birdies in a row coming into here. Make it 3 in a row. Gets her to 3 under 4 the round and tied for 6th. They're the AIG Women's Open champion. Go to 14.
And not moved up today, Karen, so second shot.
No, but it's still 300 yards. Lexi could have got quite close to the front of the screen. Has she chosen to take a drive, but trying to get some spin on that.
Karen, is it one that these big hitters in the final group might? Lexi up on the green at 14 for birdie.
This is downhill. It's going to be quite quick.
I think she knew it was going to be quick, didn't she? 11 wins for Lexi. Twice she's won twice in a year.
Looks good. Putter started to work again. Birdie at 12, birdie at 13 for Angel Yin. It may have helped out Nelly here.
Yes, a little quick, sliding a little right, but very makeable.
Try and ease it down there.
Good putt.
That would have felt like a bonus if it had gone in. Her ball, Jerry, I mean, it was close to hopping into that rough or the bunker off the tee, and what a big difference that would have made. Walks away with a par.
Jin Young Ko at the 14th.
Tee shot ended up in the right bunker. Actually hit quite a good shot. Landed close to the hole. There it is. It spun back to there, but just is still a little out of sorts on these greens.
I think she hasn't been a strong enough putter in the past.
Lydia, as strong a putter as you will ever see. Is it too late for Lydia?
We miss those sisters. Hope they get back soon.
Indeed. At the 18th, Yu Lu, former Duke Blue Devil for a season, and nearly holes out from the fairway at the 18th.
This is Marissa Steen for par at the 15th. Now, she Monday qualified here. She's not in the field next week. She would have to qualify for the Drive On Championship unless she finishes in the top 10 this week.
To have a Tannic at second.
A little downhill lie, probably going to land it on the fringe. Trying to land it on and spin it. Nicely done.
Classy play for the 21-year-old who was inspired in part not just by Tiger Woods, but by her countrywoman, former #1 Arya Jatanagarn. With so many players thinking of Tiger and wearing red and black, Patty.
Nice contact. Got a lot. Thought it was going to spin more. Beautiful.
Good shot.
Yeah, you say.
Well, she's 3 back, and she had back-to-back 3 putts for double and for par at 8 and 9. A lot of Lake Nona members playing this week, including Leona Maguire from Ireland.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm thinking it could be hard to get a tee time here. Like Annika said, first of the week. No gimmies when I tee it up tomorrow, and I've been playing with a lot of gimmies.
Dedicated hole count each week. Player with the lowest scoring average on that hole for the season wins $1 million. Jin Young Ko's third at 15.
And no matter what the length of the third shot is here, it's really hard.
All 3 making birdies. Lydia Ko now, that was a moment ago.
Lydia certainly knows how tough this flag is, having played here many times, but that was Lydia of old right there. That was some serious skill. And good smooth stroke. Yeah.
4 birdies in a row for Lydia Ko. Finding her game late in the day. Yeah, good up and down. The 8th hole.
And the second shot for Annika. Playing in the last group off the 10th tee. Didn't do that very often in her 15-year career. She did do that a lot. Hit a green in regulation.
Yeah, good shot right there.
And Annika Sorenstam for her second birdie of the day. His son Will, who's been stealing scenes this week with some of his post-round commentary.
Back on the 15th hole, Patty Tavatanakit's approach. Yeah.
Should Sue ask that person?
On the putting surface on the right part of the green.
The 18th, Sarah Kemp. Having a nice week. This to close it out with a 69. Okay, little body English. Curls it in. Stacey Lewis working on a top 10 if she can get this to drop. Very nice. Like a lot of Houstonians, the power was out for a few days with the winter storm blowing through.
No way it's a clean lie either when you're dropping it. Fortunately, now you drop it from the knee, so it doesn't plug as much. Got a lot of club on it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
She loves it. And so she should. That's incredible. Might walk away with a par.
Told you she's fun to watch.
Just the greatest part of the week.
Yeah.
Wow.
16, Jin Young Ko. Came back at the end of last year to the U.S. to play for the first time. Tied for 34th over in Tampa at the Pelican Women's Championship.
Shouldn't be an issue.
No, shouldn't be, but it's late in the day on Sunday.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Used all of the hole.
All around good putt.
Finishing off a memorable week. Annika wanted to play this week when she found out that the event was going to be right in her backyard here.
Her putting is in pretty good shape again. Here's Nelly.
Maybe for a dagger. Maybe.
Oh my god. What a putt. Good putt though.
Maybe by the blade of a knife. Just missed. Huge putt for Monday qualifier Marissa Steen. Not in next week at the moment. She will be if she makes this, because that moves her into the top 10.
This is pretty much right at it.
Oh,
Pretty much what she needed to do.
You know I never listen.
And they will be very excited, I'm sure, to see the way that Nelly has played.
Judy, this round could have been about 6-7 shots better.
Yeah,
It's
no
good
doubt.
enough as it is, but so many putts just like that.
Did she? As you mentioned the left shoulder issue. She's really been struggling with that. It started last summer, and she's been hitting it a bit shorter, although we've not seen evidence of that today. But she's had some nerve pain and muscle pain, and at its worst, she said she couldn't even open a bottle of water.
World number 1, Jin Young Ko. That'll be a 71 for Jin Young. And Se-Young Kim pushed Jin Young with the KPMG Women's PGA, playing in this event in which ANNIKA has returned to the tour. One back when the day started. It's going to be for a 74. But a lot to be excited about for Patty, isn't there? Back her back at the KPMG Women's PGA. Took a couple of months off, came back. The U.S. Women's Open, missed the cut.
Yeah, basically didn't play the what was available to play in, the last nearly half of the year.
Sister. After Jessica Korda wins the season opening Diamond Resorts Tournament of Champions, Nelly Korda follows her into the winner's circle at the Gainbridge LPGA.